Welcome to Manchester United Matters channel. I go by the names of Rock and David onto this channel, and this is the channel that does strictly Manchester United news all over the world. And smash the like button, comment and share. And if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now today we are getting into an Erik Ten Hag story that most of you are asking yourselves, and this question looks like it has been answered by very many football journalists and personalities all over the world. The big question is Manchester United and Erik Ten Hag, when is this deal going to be announced in there? And guess what? This deal is going to be announced next week. That's what we really get to know in here. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, we all know that there is a KNVB Cup of PSV versus Ajax. That is on Sunday at 19 hours. That's when that game is happening in there. And that's the last game that United are really going to let pass before they announce the manager, their new manager, who goes by names of Erik Ten Hag. Erik Ten Hag has agreed terms with Manchester United, and it's expected that on the Monday, what's the date on Monday? 17th, all right, on the 18th of April 2022, that's when Manchester United is going to go ahead and announce Erik Ten Hag as their new manager, according to reports coming in from what we call Netherlands. He is the first journalist who really came out and broke the news that United have interviewed Erik Ten Hag, known as Mike Verwage. He is a Dutch, and he reports for a Dutch media. Then ESPN came out and broke the news that United have reached an agreement with Erik Ten Hag, and they've really handed over contracts to Erik Ten Hag to read them through, and then United is waiting for Erik Ten Hag to give them the reply in there for you. That was what really happened during the week in there for you, and all of that has been maturing. And the big question was, when is Manchester United going to announce Erik Ten Hag as their new manager? And guess what? The answer has been gotten, and we now know that Manchester United is going to announce Erik Ten Hag as their new manager on the 18th of April 2022, or on the start of next week, because they are just waiting him to play this final with PSV and Heaven, and then they'll go ahead and announce Erik Ten Hag in there. The likes of Fabrizio Romano have really come out today and tweeted this, that Manchester United are prepared to hold direct talks with Ajax to complete the appointment of Erik Ten Hag as a new manager. The relationship is excellent. 2 million euros clause is not gonna be an issue. Ajax board knows Ten Hag has already accepted Manchester United contract conditions in there for you. So that is a first-year journalist telling you that Erik Ten Hag has agreed contract conditions that United have put on the table, and it's all done, and next week it's going to be announced, because what Ajax need is United to go in and trigger that release clause, which is 2 million euros. And remember, way back in the summer, Erik Ten Hag came out and said, I'm going to leave Ajax. This is my last season at Ajax, and I really believe that I've done all what it takes, and I should go for higher steps in there for you. Before he really accepted this job, people like Louis van Gaal, who was a manager of Manchester United from 2014 to 2016, he came out and warned him that, please, United is not a football entity, it's a commercial entity. It's run as a brand, not a football club. Please don't go there if at all you don't want your career to really be immersed in water and washed away out of the world football grounds in there for you. But Erik Ten Hag said, no, I really believe that this time around it's Manchester United that needs me, and I have to make them dance to my own tunes. And Erik Ten Hag told them that you will do everything you want, but all I need a football director, because I'm not going to be an office football manager. I want to be an on-pitch football manager, because for him, he enjoys training with his players directly. That's Erik Ten Hag for you. And the reason as why he wants a football director who is really good at the job is because he will be doing the office work that Erik Ten Hag would have been doing. And Erik Ten Hag wants to concentrate 100% on the pitch to improve the players of Manchester United. And that's one good thing that United has been lacking. Ever since Alex Ferguson left, Manchester United has not gotten good coaches that are really so much on the knob of the football world. When you look at David Moyes, he had not yet coached a very high side, and he was not on the high. He was not on the decline, but he had reached in economics they call it diminishing returns. He had reached a level that he cannot extend to the level of winning a trophy for Manchester United or improve the table or improve the team. They brought in Louis van Gaal. He had reached his maximum. He had reached his ceiling, and they had nothing new to bring at Manchester United. 3, United brought in Jose Mourinho. They brought in Jose Mourinho after being sacked by Real Madrid, I think, and Chelsea. That means he was on the decline. So bringing in a manager who is on the decline is another poor appointment, because a club like Manchester United is supposed to bring on a manager who is on the high. You get? Then Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, no way for him. He was just still a junior onto the job, and he was learning onto the job, and he didn't coach these players. He just used to tell them that go and apply such a system, then we win. For him, he was result oriented. He was not building anything, and that slogan they brought at Manchester United, that how did that take away the process? There is the way he really always fronted it, that already he said trust the process, but the process that we had trusted reached a time when we couldn't trust it anymore in there, and United fans had to turn heel over him because he wasn't the right man for the job. Now, Erik Ten Hag's appointment is the best appointment that United has ever done ever since Alex Ferguson departed from Manchester United, because even after Sam Busby, very many managers were brought in at Manchester United, and they are not on the high. They are not climbing. Almost they had reached their ceiling, and they couldn't add anything new to this club. But Erik Ten Hag comes in at Manchester United. As Alex Ferguson came in at Manchester United, he was on a high after leading Aberdeen to a UEFA Europa League triumph, winning them the league. That shows you he is really a very good quality manager in there. And Erik Ten Hag reaching the quarterfinal, the round of 16 of the Champions League, and reaching the final of the KNVBC Cup in Netherlands. Then he is leading the race to win the league of Ajax this season, because he's at 72 points and PSV are behind him, and they're leading PSV by 4 points. So it shows you that they're only left with 5 games. He only needs to win like 3 games to go and really gate this trophy into his shelf or cupboard for a side which goes by the name of PSG. It shows you how much this is talented man, and we don't need to lose him. And United have gone in and made the very right choice in there for you. So all I want to let you know that warm your hands, big like this, waiting for that big club and announcement from Manchester United and Ajax next week. A deal is rumored to be being announced between Manchester United and Ajax, that Erik Ten Hag is going to be announced next week as the Manchester United manager. I don't know what you guys think about it. Feel free to go into the comment section and tell me what you think about Erik Ten Hag to be announced next week by Manchester United, as it being reports by Tier 1 journalists in there that United are now in talks with the Ajax, of which the talks with Ajax are not all that busy or hard to make, because all that is needed is United agreeing terms on all with Erik Ten Hag, something that United have already done, and these terms has already been agreed between these two, and Erik Ten Hag has agreed the contract conditions that United have said, and all left is United to go in and trigger the release clause of Ajax. that they put on Erik Ten Hag of 2 million euros, and United is going to pay that, because for Pochettino they're supposed to pay close to 30 million euros to see to it that they really trigger that clause for him to come at Manchester United. And it's going to be a very good week for Manchester United, because even players like Alex Telles, I've seen him on Sky Sports today coming out and letting us know that please, players are being affected by who is going to be the next permanent manager of Manchester United. This is affecting them a lot, and they really want to know who is really going to be the next permanent manager. And this is the reason as to why United are really going to go in and make this announcement as soon as possible. And I really believe that they would have made it earlier, because you never know. United would have won against Everton and Leicester City, but even against Norwich, you never know what's going to happen in there. But an announcement for a new manager at Manchester United will really see United go high in spirits to come in and fight for their season. I go by the names of RD. I'm out for now. Leave your reactions in the comment section below of United announcing Ten Hag now.